kill the woman's seed. That's why Abraham's father was an idolater. He followed Nimrod. And it tells you in the Bible that Abraham came and tried to take the idols from his father. So it lets you know that his father didn't raise him. Noah and Shem raised him. Okay? So Nimrod tried to kill the woman's seed. Who else tried to kill the woman's seed? The Egyptians, through Moses. What were they dealing with? The sun god Ra. They was following the sun. Who else tried to kill the woman's seed? The Romans under Herod. Yes. And guess who's trying to kill the serpent seed now? Yes. Thank you, FEMA. But guess what? We got something. We know that the Most High God have a greater plan than what they're doing. They're trying to destroy the woman's seed. And the one world order has been assumed. What is the one world order? It's what Nimrod tried to accomplish in the beginning. All nations under one language, under Satan, to fight against the Most High's chosen seed. And now they've built their tower. They're out there in space. Go to the book of Obadiah. Go to the book of Obadiah. Okay. Hold up. All right, I'm just going to show a few pictures because I can't give you all the whole lesson because we don't have time to show you how we get from Egypt to America. Right? Romulus and Remus. Romulus and Remus. Okay? One would be the father of the Greeks. The other would be the father of the Romans. In myth, it was said that they were reared by a jackal. Yes. They were reared by a jackal. The father of the Greeks and the Romans. Satan gave them power. Later on, the Greeks was following Zeus, right? Zeus was their god, right? Read the book of Obadiah. I'm going to bring it here to America. I'm going to round it up. Start with the book of Obadiah. Read it.
Obadiah verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom.
Concerning who?
Concerning Edom.
Edom is the red man, which the pure blood Edomite or Caucasian. Now, some people wonder, well, hold on, there's some good Caucasians. There are. But that's why they're going to destroy them, because they are amongst us. They don't know if they're Caucasian or their seed have mixed with Israel. So they're going to try to destroy them too. But we're talking about the pure blood Edomites or Idumeans. Read.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
Read on.
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
So the Caucasian race is really the smallest among the heathen. They're the smallest out of all the people in the earth. They're not the majority. They say that, but they're not the majority. If you put Israel together,
not valid.
We outnumber, we like the sands of the sea. We outnumber everyone. But you separate them into communities and break them down in communities and then compare yourself to them, then they're the minority. Nimrod. Read.
Thou art greatly despised.
They are greatly despised. Why? Every place they go, they bring religion, bloodshed, and destruction. Read.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock.
The pride of thy heart have deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rocks. When you go into Genesis, the 36th chapter, it tell you Esau is Edom. One of Esau's sons' name was the Horites or the Idumeans. When you translate that into Hebrew number 2356, it tell you the name of Esau's sons was cave dweller.
Wow. 2356.
Horites is cave dweller or Idumeans. So that kills that notion that the purebred Caucasians are Japhet. It tell you even in the scripture, in Genesis. Some people teach that the so-called white man is Japhet because they took over Japhetic land or European land. Originally, they were not in Europe at all. They were in the mountains. They was in the mountains of Mount Seir. Then later, they was in the mountains of the Caucasus Mountains. They're the only people that was not promised any land. That's why any land they must get through the sword. If you already have land, why you have to take it? Because they're the only people that wasn't promised land. They were blessed. Esau was blessed by his father Isaac. And his blessing is that he would live by the sword. That he would build governments by the sword or violence. Read.
The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock.
Thou that dwelleth in the cleft of the rocks. Read.
Whose habitation is high.
To let you know they was up in the mountains. And they do that now. When they come into cities, they don't let the grass grow that's on the terrain. They put stone all over and make cities like the mountains, stones. When really there's life under that concrete. And then if you look at the skyscrapers, they look like mountains. Read.
That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
And that's what they're saying. Who's going to bring me down to the ground? Now, as you can see, the serpent linked in with each society and government to do what? Go out into space. And we're going to show you that he linked with Esau or Edom at the end. And these empires. Read.
Verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Though thou exalt thyself as the what?
As the eagle.
That's a keynote prophecy to show you who Edom is, even though Edom tried to hide himself amongst the people. Every empire that Edom have ruled, the eagle have been his emblem. Here's an ancient Greek